Hey everybody, it's Adra from StyleAssisted, and I am doing my very first home chef box, so I wanted to go through it with you guys and kind of let you experience this as I'm experiencing it. So I just got my box, and basically what they do is they send it to you packed with ice and ready to go, and you can choose if you want meals for 2 people or 4 people. Alexander will not eat anything other than chicken dinosaurs right now. So, since these are not nuggets, I ended up getting 4 meals for 2 people so that Ian and I have meals all week long. So the first thing you see when you open the box is all of your meal cards. So it is a detailed picture of what your food should look like with instructions on how to prepare it. So those are the first things in, and then you get into the actual package. And they have, each meal is actually packed into servings per meal, so you literally pull one package out of your fridge at a time. So I have all 4 of them here. And then below that, in the very bottom, you have your meat. So this is your protein for every single meal, unless you have a vegetarian. But they keep this separated from all of the produce so that you can keep everything sanitary and make sure that if you have any dietary needs, everything's separated out ahead of time. All right, so I put everything away except for the meal I'm going to make tonight, which is the turkey skillet. And what they do is they give you a picture of what it's supposed to look like and then step-by-step instructions, but it's made to put in a 3-ring binder so that you can make it again, so that all of them can essentially go into one binder, and you can make notes about whether you liked it or if you tweak the recipe or whatever, so that way it's all in one place. So basically, on the recipe it tells you how long it's for prep and how long for cook, and you want to read through everything before you start, because a lot of times you'll get ahead of yourself and you'll do something too early, or you will forget to do something when you're supposed to, and then you run out of time at the end. So just read through the instructions first. And then it also tells you there are a couple things that you need to have on your end. For me, it was olive oil and black pepper and a non-stick skillet. So I have all of that prepared for me ahead of time so that I can just go through the recipe as it's telling me to do everything. All right, so while the food is cooking back there, I'm interviewing him, who does not cook ever because he feels like it's hard and impossible. There, I'll be told. Okay, what do you think about it?
I'd say it was very easy to follow. We were just talking about it, and I felt like even if she wasn't home, I'd be able to do this. On a scale of 1 to 10 as like being hard or easy, I'd say this was like a 4. Just don't cut yourself with a knife, basically, is the hardest part.
So 4 being, 1 being easy, 10 being hard. Okay.
Yes.
So that's saying something, because this man does not cook because he feels like it's hard and complicated. So if he says that he thinks it's easy, that's saying something, because the man does not cook. So hopefully now he'll start. You have to start cooking now. All right, Ian is still eating with Alexander, but the verdict was great. It was super tasty. And now all we have to clean up is this and a cutting board. So highly recommend the turkey enchilada skillet if you're going to pick one of the options for yourself. And it was enough food for 2 of us easily. And it's like 35 grams of protein or something fantastic. So that was night number 1. I'll keep you updated on how it's going. All right, y'all. So I have made all 4 meals this week, and I wanted to give you my wrap-up, final opinions, and just basically give you an overview of what I thought of the process. So as you guys know, I was gifted this box by Home Chef to try it out and give you guys an honest review. And you guys know that I am very honest, regardless of whether I am being sponsored to do so or not. And I have tried other boxed home meal services, and this one is by far my favorite because the ease of delivery, how everything was packaged out, and the meal selections, because while I'll eat almost anything, Ian will not. He's the pickiest man known to planet, and that's why we've never been able to do successfully a boxed meal service, because he just didn't like any of the choices. He ate all 4 of the meals that were prepared, which surprised me. He actually liked all 4 of the meals, which surprised me even more. And like you guys saw in the video, he feels like it's something that he could do on his own without me being around, which in my book is a huge win, because I'm usually the one that has to cook all the time. I normally do not cook every night of the week, and I just feel like I don't have time, and the prep work and the meal planning and all the things just seems like a lot with running a blog and doing styling and having a toddler and all the things. So I actually thought this was really helpful. It was nice to be able to pull a bag out of my fridge with an instruction pamphlet that tells me exactly what I need to know. Everything is already pre-portioned, so I didn't have any issues with, I forgot to leave something off of the list, because that happens to me all the time. Maybe you're more organized than I am, but as a mom, my brain, I can't remember all the things at once. And so this was extremely helpful because I had everything. Usually the only thing I asked for was salt, pepper, or olive oil, and I always have all of that on hand. So that took all of the guesswork out of me. I didn't have to shop. I didn't have to send Ian to the store. The meals were super tasty. We did the box with 2 meals for 4 nights. You can do 2 nights with 4 meals, or for 4 people if you want. But like I said, Alexander's all about the dino nuggets right now. But he would take bites of this and he loved it. And he actually ate over half of my burger last night, which I'm a little bitter about, but I'm glad they liked it. Ian said that was the best burger he's ever had and the softest bun he's ever had with a burger, which is saying something because it's a baked good sent in a box. And that was at the end of the week. We did burgers last and he loved it to the point where Alexander, like I said, ate half of mine. So if you guys want to try out a box for yourself, you can get a $30 off coupon. The link from this specific video right below is what you'll use when you go online, and you get to pick all your meals, and they change every week. So you're not going to have the same meals every single time you go to get a new box. It's fantastic. I am going to do this on my own now because I'm super excited about it. And I loved having healthy meals that I basically just had to dedicate a little bit of time to cook and then I was done. Like nothing was super intensive, nothing was super complicated. I didn't feel like it was going too slow or moving too fast for me to keep up. Everything was very manageable. And that's saying something when I have 2 huge dogs running around the kitchen and a toddler trying to ask me for things constantly. So at least in my book, it was a win. I love it. You guys should try it for yourself. Like I said, you can do it just 1 box at a time. If you want to, you don't have to sign up for like a full year of things. So I highly suggest trying it. I hope you guys love it and try Home Shelf for yourself. All right, that's it. As always, thank you so much for watching. I love all of your feedback. So if you have any comments or any questions, leave them below, or you can always go say hey on Instagram at StyleAssisted or visit my blog at StyleAssisted.com. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.